What's up friends and welcome back to another video. I'm 7beats and today we're gonna create a sad piano beat in FL Studio. So because this is a beginner tutorial, at first I'm gonna show you step by step how to build the melodies and afterwards add the drums. And then just create a simple arrangement. So I hope you enjoy the video. So we're gonna create this piano melody from scratch and I'm gonna show you step by step how to create this one because this is a beginner tutorial. So first I'm gonna adjust the BPM of this beat to 147. So right now I'm gonna pick a piano. You could use any piano you want or having available in your system, but I'm gonna use the one from Arturia. This is called the Piano V2, which is a great plugin. And I'm just gonna use the American in it. And I'm gonna create this melody in F sharp minor. So just start off with drawing in an F sharp. Then we're going to create a chord progression, so I'm going to add a B and a D flat. Like this. And I'm adding in another F sharp, one octave higher as the root note we started with. And then I'm going to move around the notes. Like this. So I'm going to select the slice tool, make these ones shorter, and then just copy this one 4 times. Then we're able to add this G and another F. Right now we're going to make it a little bit more interesting. So we're going to move this up to E and do the same thing for this note. And right now we're going to add some notes 1 octave lower, but we're also going to start with this F sharp. So I'm just copying this note, like this. And then we're going to use a D. Then I'm using an E. So I'm going to make an adjustment, so I'm turning this, so I'm going to move this to B. And then we're going to add, for example, a G. So that's how we add the notes which contain low frequencies. But right now we're going to add something on top of the piano melody. And we're going to do exactly the same. We're also going to start off with this F sharp. And then we could pick this D because we're using this right here. Then we're going to use an E again. And then we're just using a G. So we're going to follow this one. So right now it sounds like this. Then we're using this F again, and we, for example, use an E. So we're still reusing the notes right here. And then use an F again, and for example, a D. I like using 8-bar patterns, so I'm going to copy this one and press Ctrl B, and then just adjust this note to E. And adjust this to G. So the second part of the melody sounds like this, and I'm doing this to keep it interesting. So right now I've lowered down the velocity and randomized the velocity using Option R. And this way you could randomize the velocity. So right now the full piano melody sounds like this. Way darker. So right now I want to add another layer on top of this one. So I'm going to use Omnisphere. And I think I'm going to use a choir just to give the beat some more ambience. So I'm going to search for a choir. So I'm going to add this voice choir East preset. And right now I'm starting off at this B, and I'm adding in this D. So I'm using this B, then I'm adding in this D. So I'm reusing the low notes right here. E. Perfect. I'm gonna lower the volume. Alright, now we're gonna add another layer. I'm gonna add a bass guitar. So I'm gonna use the Ample Bass A. And I'm just gonna use the default preset. And I'm starting off at this B. So I'm making the notes a little bit longer. E. So I'm using this G, F sharp and E again. So I'm making an adjustment right here to keep it interesting. Maybe lower this note even more. So because this is a beginner tutorial, I'm not gonna make it more complicated. So I'm gonna leave it this way. And right now I'm gonna add the drums. So I'm gonna pick some drums from random sample packs. So right now we're gonna start off with a clap. Just simple. So I'm gonna copy this one and paste this into and layer this using a snare. So I'm gonna open up the snare and just Ctrl V. And right now I'm gonna add a rim percussion. So as you can see, I'm building layer by layer and not make it too difficult. So right now I'm gonna add the open head. Make it longer like this. And I'm just doing this at random. So this is the open head pattern. And right now we're gonna add the hi-hat. I think I'm not gonna show you how I've created this one in the final edit of this video because it took me a while. But it sounds like this. So I've randomized a lot of the notes and add a lot of rolls. So right now it's time to add the 808. And right now first we have to check if this 808 is in key. So I'm going to right mouse button on the waveform, edit in audio editor. Then edit some pops up and I'm going to select this, the regions flag, and then detect pitch regions. And as you can see, the whole sample is in C2. So this means the root note is C. And then I'm just going to draw in the 808 pattern. Using this E from the bass notes. So it sounds like this. And then I'm following the steps like this. And then we're adding something upwards like this. But still just following the notes we've already added. And I'm gonna leave this part as it is right now. So all the elements together sound like this. Maybe lower down the volume. Choir. So I have to turn up the volume of the piano for sure when mixing it, because right now it's in the background and it really has to be up front. So I'm gonna do that later on, but right now we're gonna add the kick. I'm gonna add a kick which is similar to the 808 pattern. So that's it when it comes to creating all the layers. And right now I'm going to create a simple arrangement, do a little bit of mixing and guide you through the short arrangement. So this is a simple arrangement. I've added this effect. And I separated all the layers into different patterns. So this is the main pattern which I've already created. So I've just copied, for example, the piano, selected find new pattern and pasted it into this pattern. And then pasted this pattern into the arrangement. So that's how I've separated all the layers. something really helpful when it comes to creating a clean arrangement. So I've added some more effects to the piano, this retro color, OTT, another EQ, and some reverb. Just the drums coming in. Choir and the percussion is coming in. Summarizing the arrangement, so first just the ample bass and the piano, just as a build up. Then I'm adding the drums without the percussion, so still without the percussion. Then almost all the elements are coming in, so the kick and the 808. And then I'm keeping the arrangement interesting by adding the choir and another percussion. And this percussion is the rim shot which we've added. So I'm giving away this FLP so you can check it out yourself, and if you have any questions, make sure to drop them in the comments. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you, and we're now gonna wrap up the video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos.